What is up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, hey, what's up? I'm Imtarotchick. If you're returning, hey. Okay. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a request reading. This is going to be about Tia and Tamera Mowry. That's it, Mowry. It's hard for me to say their last name. Don't come for me, okay? Anyway, let me just say that these two ladies are a childhood staple. Hold on, I gotta do it one time for the 90s. Sister, I got my own mind. I do my own style in my own time. And now everybody sees how different we have come to be. Sister, even though I'm glad to be with ya, I gotta do what's right for me, like you got to do what's right for you. Ow, 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 oh, oh, oh. So y'all, tell me, was that them that sang that theme song? I'm telling you, if you did, the 90s was a good time. I'm telling y'all, the 90s was so good. We had the best African American TV shows. Oh snap! Remember when they changed up theme song? Let me think about it. I gotta think. Sister, I got my own mind. I do my own style in my own time. And now everybody sees how different we have come to be. Hey! Oh snap! Okay, let me stop. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I done wasted 2 minutes going back and forth about that. But those are some good times. That is so nostalgic. Like, that brings back great memories. So anyway, I'm already shuffled up. I shuffle my cards off camera, but I do like to shuffle them on camera as well for y'all. We're just going to take a look and see what their relationship is really like with each other. Okay? Now we are going to see how good they both get along. It didn't rhyme. I'm sad. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into it. Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, can you connect us with Tia and Tamera Mowry and let us know what their relationship is like? Can you tell us about their life, their journey together? Okay, you guys, so they are both Cancers. And I was like, oh, because usually Cancers are very, like, reserved. Okay, very soft people, kind personality, especially when it comes to their friends and family, okay? Very caring and just very overall pleasant. Can you tell us how Tia and Tamera are feeling about one another, what their relationship? Thank you. Oh, why is that coming up? I don't know if I want to show y'all that. Hierophant. World card, Queen of Coins. I mean, oh, okay. I'm going to show y'all because the Death card came up. But the Devil card, the Death card and the Devil card. Okay. We're going to see why the Death card came up. So, this could also mean, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but this could also mean they've dealt with some deaths together. Meaning like they got through a very difficult death together, okay? And this death would have affected the both of them. So condolences to that, because that just changed my whole mood. Thank you. That just changed my whole mood, you guys. Okay. Case unions. All right. Temperance. 6 of coins. Ooh, and the Sun card. All right. What was I gonna say about Cancer women? I was gonna say something else. They're very sensitive too. They have a lot of emotions. Very vulnerable as well. They'll do anything for anybody that they're in love with. Anything else about Tia and Tamera? Ooh. Anything else about Tia and Tamera Mowry's relationship with each other? What's going on in their life? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think it's enough cards. The thing about them being in love, I'm sorry, y'all, my towel is just kind of, they tend to, like, they'll do anything for anybody that they're in love with. But sometimes cancer women, they have a tendency to be very protective, overly protective. They don't like revealing a lot about their private lives, their personal things that's going on. And at times their mate, like their partner, can feel like they're hovering over them because they're just that. It's almost like they're clingy in a relationship. But most of the time you can point it out to them and they'll try to be more aware of it because they don't intend to. You know, it's just very natural for them. So getting into the first card here is we have the Hierophant card. And hopefully my autocorrect is working better than what it has been. That Death card really just threw my whole mood. I started out so happy. Anyway, so so it's like with their relationship here, they have a really deep tie to each other. They are twins, but that don't mean nothing because some twins hate each other. But with these two, like, they have a really deep tie with each other, but sometimes, like, the feeling can be overwhelming. It's like this overwhelming feeling of being tied to each other, you know? And in a lot of points, it's like they both had to search for meaning and truth. That may really mean, like, they really had to learn about their identities, like their own identity, apart from each other, okay? Because that's popping out to me for sure. But it's like they do have a deep tie to one another and they do really love each other. It's just that sometimes it gets overwhelming and they really had to search again for meaning and truth. And a lot of self-discovery as to who they are individually apart from one another. Okay. We have the World card that's coming up. So we know that they have traveled together, expanded horizons. But I do have to mention that it's just like it's a sense of boredom that came along. Like they would find themselves bored. They would find themselves tired. And I really felt like this would have been a transitional point for them to actually be like they're going to go their separate ways and do different things. And when I think about it, it's kind of like out of the blue, right? You kind of just stop seeing them doing things together. I remember they had the one little reality show, but it really wasn't like the TV that we're used to seeing both of them do together. Like we really started to see that separation between them two. Again, going back to that Hierophant card with them trying to find out who they were apart from each other. If you have a twin, leave it in the comments. I would love to know. Okay, so we have the Queen of Coins here, okay? This is representing one of them. I'm just trying to pull their energy and see which one this is. This is like a caring, sensitive female, usually artistic, creative in her appearance at times. She's a great listener. She's loyal. She's generous and she's protective. See, that's why I'm saying this is one of them, because this is a Cancer characteristic, okay? But the reason why I say this is one and not both is because this person in particular is, it's like she has a bright economic outlook and she's looking for economic balance, okay? An enjoyment of luxury and comfort. I'm feeling like this may be Tamera, okay? This may be Tamera, or see, it could be either one of them. Luxury and comfort, getting economic balance here. Bright economic outlook. See, it could go either way because it's like Tamera's on her own path and she's trying to attain the same thing that Tia's trying to attain. Except for Tia's actually living in it right now, whereas Tamera is still working to continue to grow her coin bag, you know what I mean? And continue to grow in that economic stability. Which is why I'm thinking that it may be her. But you know what? It could just be the both of them. God dang. Because both of them, have the same goals. Okay. It's either Tia or Tamera, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's both of them. So the death card is popping up. Okay. So the death card is just representing that for them, there would have been a death that was very close to the both of them that they really had to pull together and help each other through. Okay. This would not have been anything that didn't affect the both. Okay. So condolences to them. Whomever that might have been. Oh, and the thing about the death card, I forgot to mention this as well. This death would have been pretty significant. This would have been, it wouldn't have just been like just a death around them. You know what I mean? Like this death really signified something, okay? And in turn, it actually brought them closer, okay? Even though they already had a deep tie to each other, okay? So we move here to the Hangman. Okay. The Hangman can represent low self-esteem. Okay. So it's like they both have had their battles with low self-esteem, you know. Even like a sense of irresponsibility and at times they weren't patient the way that they needed to be patient. Okay. And I associate this card to be with low self-esteem because we have the Devil card next to it, which means for them that they could have been thinking very negative thoughts about themselves, okay? Negative feelings, all right? Anger, all right? Also, maybe even experiencing revenge type of thoughts, okay? All right, we have Two of Staffs, all right? I feel like they often reflect together. Like they reflect about their lives and they reflect about their relationship. And they think about their past choices. And it's like they constantly do like this self-assessment thing, okay? And there's like different emotions that they feel when they think about one another. This will be significant because it's almost like I feel like they give a lot of credit to each other as to where they are now because it's like they're reflecting, they're assessing things, you know, and we already said that they have like this deep bond, but it's like they're almost giving credit to each other for where they are now. Okay. All right. So we have the Hermit card in reverse. See, I feel like one of them really went through some kind of depression. Because this is the card, it's like depression and doubt, okay? Uncertainty. And whomever this is, it would have been the low self-esteem would have been more heavy and present with this individual. Okay? And I'm not sure which one it is, you guys, but it's just like one of them has suffered from depression and doubt. Maybe even was at a point of uncertainty where they weren't sure about themselves. Again, that low self-esteem and those negative feelings. And this is popping up because even though this card in particular is about one of the girls, it's like they both share in each other's pain, okay? Like they both, see, here's the thing that I'm getting already with them is like they're both each other's backbones, okay? So we're talking about a real sisterhood where these sisters they're very close and family is like everything for them. Really, really close because it's like even when one of them may have a dark moment, it's like the other sister is always there for her, always helping her through it, okay? Maybe even harboring some of her secrets, one another's secrets, Okay. Um, okay. So next we move on to four coins. Okay. So between the two of them, there would be one person who sometimes wants too much. Okay. There would have been one of them that really indulged into themselves. Okay. And never really considered how the other one was feeling. Okay. This is also hinting at that there's some kind of materialisticness going on with this individual as well, and they felt a need to be territorial. Okay. If y'all think I know who that might be, leave it in the comments below. I was about to say, oh my gosh, where did I stop? Okay. We have Six of Staffs here. So Six of Staffs, as it relates to Tia and Tamera, this is a card of achievement, okay? Achievement. Their hard work paying off. Victory. They're also going to get some really good news, the both of them. I don't know if it's going to be possibly them doing something together again, but it's going to be some good news that's coming to them. Okay? But this card is, again, representing the ability for them to achieve things together. Okay? And again, hard work paying off and them being victorious. I love their cards, man. Okay, this was the next one. Okay, Four Staffs. You see these two, and it's just like they're kind of shaping their world together. They're shaping their bond. They're standing together. This is like a peace of mind, positive energy between these two girls. Okay, success. All right. This is even indicating that both of them anticipated on getting married. Okay, not with each other, but they they both saw themselves getting married. It's like they expected to. Okay, and this also represents a peaceful home life. All right, a great deal of positive energy is between these two girls and their families. Success and peace are present as well. Okay, peace of mind in the home. So not only do they have this beautiful bond, these beautiful emotions with themselves, they were also able to transcend that into their own separate families. That's what's up, y'all. Okay, Seven of Staffs, integrity and conviction. All right, both of these girls, they held on to their integrity and convictions. They took a stable position, even when, see, this is telling us that they were faced with a lot of opposition and challenges. Okay, they were faced with a lot of challenges and oppositions, and a lot of times they were outnumbered. So this could have been people telling them, oh, you should be like this, or you should be like that, or you should do this, or you should do that. Maybe even trying to turn each other against one another even. Okay? But it's just like they held on to their strengths and their beliefs and they stood firm on it. And this card has indicated that they were right in doing so. Okay? And we see that with them. You know, we see that they hold on to their integrity, and there's a conviction behind that they feel, you know? That's a great card to get. I love when I see that card. I only hate when I see that card and it doesn't end up working out. That's the only time that I don't like that to show up. Yeah, so next we'll move on to the Temperance. All right. This is patience, you know, prudent decisions, balance of actions, compassion. Okay, them being able to be compassionate with one another, keep their composure and tranquility. Again, this is see, remember when I said like somebody was doing something at one point, it was just like you're not taking in consideration the other person's feelings. Well, this card here is now saying like they both have that understanding now, you know, because this is like them avoiding making rushed decisions and using their patience and being careful in their actions to take in consideration one another's feelings. This is a great relationship, you guys. Like, I know people were really like, oh, we want to see how nice they really are, or if they're really, as loving as they appear. Let me tell you something. When you are surrounded by love, when the love is true and pure and intentional, you're going to feel that. And we see it because it's like their cards look really good. But I've never, to be honest with you, I've never gotten a fake vibe from these two women. I've never gotten a fake vibe from them at all. But in the same breath, I never encourage anybody to make anybody their goal anything. Okay? Because unless you really live their life, or unless you're really there, you really don't know, right? But with these two, I never felt, a shady vibe or anything like that. But I'm sure they've had their moments. All right, so we move on to Six of Coins. See, this is the beautiful thing about Tia and Tamera's relationship, is that they're both giving, but they're both receiving, okay? They appreciate each other, okay? This is the card. It's like it's time for them to reap the rewards. They're reaping the rewards for the hard work that they've done. This is also indicating that this is a time for economic gain for both of these ladies. And it's like if your hand is out to give, the other one will receive. Okay? This is also indicating they're going to be receiving some money, and it's going to be unexpected. Okay? So again, it's like they're both giving and receiving. Okay? And they're getting appreciation. They're giving appreciation to one another, and they're getting it. Reaping the rewards for their hard work. That's awesome. All right. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse here. Okay. So this card is indicating that they've endured some public embarrassments at the hands of others, okay? They've been publicly embarrassed to the point where it's led to some kind of confrontation, like they've had to speak about it, okay? They've had to speak about these public embarrassments that other people brought upon them. All right? And last but not least, we have the Sun card. The Sun card is great because the Sun card is saying that this is, first of all, let me just get this straight. This is material wealth, okay? So with these ladies, it's like they already have material wealth, but they're going to continue to have it, okay? This is positive and solid love relationships. So you have the continuance of material and the accumulation of material wealth, and you have positive and solid love relationships, okay? Peace and fertility and validity, okay? Excuse me. And the Sun card, and this is just saying right now, this is a time of absolute joy, peace, and happiness, okay? And they look at life as a gift, and they look at each other as a gift. And this Sun card is also saying, like, there are many good things that is going to approach them. Many good things is going to come to these two ladies, all right? I'm also getting ultimate success for them. And that everything they touch right now will lead to success. Even more. So this is definitely a great card. And I mean, from what I'm picking up in these cards, this is well deserved, okay? Well deserved. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this reading. I ain't did a reading in this time frame, so, well, I guess it's kind of average. depends on how deep we got to go with it. But really, I felt like their reading was straightforward. They have a wonderful relationship, and that makes me happy. And I wish them nothing but the best. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this reading. And I'm going to see you in the next video.